you recently moved to New York before we got started. You said about 8 months ago.
Yeah, that's right.
So were you working with Ogilvy up until you moved to New York?
Yeah, so I was pretty much. So I'd always wanted to come overseas somehow, and I was always wanting to either go to Europe, UK, or the States. And the only way for me to leave was like if I had a job. I wouldn't want to leave without coming over here without a job.
Absolutely.
And so I got, so I was always like open to whatever would happen. And I was very fortunate for the opportunity to come work over here for Annex. And so from that, I kind of took the opportunity straight away and kind of, yeah, so worked for Ogilvy right up to the last minute of leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was so fortunate to be working for them. I learned so much and grew as a person in my like field of work. But it kind of came to the point that I was like, I need to get somewhere to keep growing. You don't want to be stuck somewhere and like stuck in the same position for too long, or you just feel like you're going through the same motion. And I was like, I need to like get. I think like for me to go overseas or push myself more and more and put myself into like an environment, a new environment, it definitely helps me grow further. So it was really a good opportunity to come over here, and it's been the best thing I've ever done in my life. So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
So I mean, like from an outside perspective, like moving all the way from New Zealand to New York must seem like a daunting thing. So do you have any advice for people that are wanting to move to the city?
Yeah, I think especially because I came to New York and I have a few acquaintances here and stuff, and obviously through social and Instagram and stuff. But yeah, it is obviously a daunting thing to look into, but I would have to say give it a go. Just do it. Like if you've got the opportunity to do it. So we're like it's such a big world out like in the world, but it's so small as well, and it's so good to like experience. Experience is the biggest thing for sure. Even if you just come for like 6 months and not like it, but at least you say you've done it. You know what I mean? And like probably the biggest thing I could give advice for though is just put yourself out there and just try anything. If you get the opportunity, do it. That's all I'd say. I think like I know it's hard for some people and stuff because if they don't have friends or don't have contacts, but New York's everyone's in the same boat here. Like we're all pretty much not from here, and everyone comes here to work. So it's really like everyone is open and they're actually very friendly. Like it was crazy. Like when I first got here, I'd sit down on the train or I'd be on the train and just have this conversation with like people just talk to you, and it was like met the craziest people and people that are my friends now that just came up to me from the street. Like my best mate now, literally just came up to me from on the street, just started talking to me, and now we're like really good friends and like yeah, it's crazy.